Odds are if you're watching this video, you probably have noticed a dip in how far you can hit the ball off the tee. It's not uncommon as we get older to lose club head speed because we're not as mobile and we're not as strong as we used to be, and we're definitely not as quick as we used to be. But there are still things right now that you can do to increase your club head speed so you can hit the ball further off the tee and stop losing distance as you get older. If you're not a senior golfer, these drills still apply to you, so let's get into them right now. The first drill that we're going to go through is an explosive upper body power drill for the chest. We're going to do a plyometric push-up. So all that is where your hands are going to be on the box, and then you're going to go down into a push-up, and then you're going to explode off, letting your hands leave the box, and then having them come back down, catch yourself, and then go back into the next rep. Start off with a box because this can be a little bit tough, but if you're able to do it from the floor, totally great. For whatever reason, you don't feel comfortable letting your hands leave the surface, or you have wrist problems or anything along those lines, and you don't know if you could do this drill, there's another option for you. It is just doing a regular push-up with the intent of pushing as quickly as possible out of that bottom position. So we're still working those fast twitch fibers, but really making it explosive on every rep. The next drill that we're going to go over is another upper body power drill. This time it's for the lats. Also, as we're going through any of these drills, if you have any comments or questions, please put them down below. If you need another version or an alternative to any of these drills, I would love to help you out. All we're going to do next is an overhead med ball slam. I recommend using a medicine ball, preferably a soft one or a slam ball, anywhere between 6 to 8 pounds. All we're going to do is we're going to take that ball, bring it up overhead, go up onto our tiptoes, and then slam it down into the ground as hard as we possibly can. As we're performing this drill, hinge through your hips, push your butt back, and bend those knees, and then let those arms bring that ball, slam that down overhead. So if you don't have access to a medicine ball, this is a great alternative to still work the lats in an explosive manner. Now you do need a band. From here, we're going to be lined up, feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Our bands are going to be outstretched kind of in front of us, slightly overhead once we get into a hinged position. And then from here, we're going to work on, again, exploding down just like we were in the overhead med ball slam, but now we're using the bands. Next, we'll get into some lower body explosive power drills. Now, I know these can be a little tricky depending on what's going on with your knees and your hips. That's why, again, I'm going to give you some alternatives as we're going through these drills. So the first drill that we're going to do is a vertical jump. That's going to work on that lower body explosiveness. And as we're going through these drills, if you're finding this video really helpful and valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button down below. That just really helps me and the channel out. So a vertical jump is pretty explanatory. We're just going to go down, we're going to jump, and we're going to jump up as high as we possibly can. Now when you're doing this drill, you want to make sure that you come down quick and then come out of it. You don't want to go down and sit in this position for a really long time. That's not going to be helpful. You're going to lose that natural elasticity of your muscles and the tendons, which can help you get a little bit further. So as we're going, we want to bring our hands down behind us, and then when we jump up, we also want to use our hands as we're jumping up overhead as well. So on every rep, you want to make sure that you reset. This is not a rebounding drill. So after you land, get set, go back down, and then jump up again as high as you possibly can. If, for whatever reason, you are unable to jump, again, whether you're having issues in your knees, your hips, your ankles, whatever it may be, here's a great alternative for you. Basically, what we're going to do is a triple extension. We're going to basically jump without leaving the ground. Everything is going to be the same as it is for the vertical jump as if we were going to leave the ground. We're going to set up feet about hip width apart. We're going to go down as if we were going to jump. Again, we want to be quick, and then we want to come up. We're going to go up onto the balls of our feet. That will still work those same muscles and those same fast twitch fibers in that same manner, just without leaving the ground. So we're eliminating all of the impact through your ankles, your hips, and your knees. This next drill that we're going to work on is going to work on, again, a lower body explosive power, but in a side-to-side direction, which is needed for the golf swing. You're going to start off on one leg, get your balance. You can reach across your body with one arm, and then from there, again, you want to be down here for not a very long time, nice and quick, and then explode and land nice and easily onto the other side. Now, working on that balance and that stability might be part of the learning curve on this drill, but that's okay. Just jump a little bit less, and then once you land, again, reset, get on that leg, get that balance, go down, be quick, and then jump, go to the other side. Again, if you have a reason that you are unable to leave the ground, here is an alternative. So for this exercise, we're gonna lunge to the side as best as we can. Again, go down just a little bit. We don't have to go very deep. and then explode off. We don't want to spend much time down in the actual lunge itself, so we want to get down into the lunge and explode out of it. That's going to work that side-to-side explosive lower body power without actually having to leave the ground and experience that impact. In addition to working on your explosive power, you'll also want to increase your club head speed by improving your strength and your flexibility. So go ahead and check these videos out to do just that.